Just drawing a simple shape of the apple, drawing a circle with the black pastel. I'm filling in the shadow that's on the left that I see in the photo. I will provide a link to the photo in the description of the video down below. Just filling in the dark areas. We have a limited palette, so I'm using black for the darkest values. Adding a little green where I see some green of the apple. This is the light green. Now I'm blocking in with the red. You don't have to be perfect with the edges. We'll fill in a background later and you can cover any imperfections at that point. I'm covering over some of the black with the red so we can have a different value. And bring in some purple and laying that over the red and also on the right side where I see more shadow. Blocking in gently. You don't need to apply too much pressure. And after adding the purple, I'm blending with my finger just lightly to get the colors mixed a little bit. I'm adding some orange near the top of the apple where it's lighter. And a little red over the purple. I'm just trying to get the values correct. Using my light green for spots where light reflects. While I'm working, I keep looking back and forth from the painting to the photo that I'm using. Still working on the lights. Now there's a darker shadow there, but it's not black, so I'm tossing some gray in. This is the only spot I have gray. And refining the details near where the stem will be. A little dab of brown to indicate a stem. And a little bit of green, the dark green. I'm taking my white for the lightest highlights. I'll be coming back to fill in more of that again. To anchor the apple so it doesn't look like it's floating on the paper, I'm adding the shadow using the black. I'm applying a little more pressure at this point, adding some gray around it where the shadow lightens and a little rubbing with my fingers. Toss in a little green. It's a darker green. On the right side, it's lighter on my surface, so I'm painting in some gray. In the photo, this is white, but I think the gray looks better. The photo's a reference. We're not following it exactly. You usually have better results if you use it just as a reference. Now I'm using my white again and strengthening the highlights by applying more pressure. I see a little yellow there. Strengthening the shadow on the left side with the black again. A little blending. Of course, you can blend it more if you'd like. A little more purple. And I see some light on the right side of the apple, and I'm making that green, and also on the left. Using my mid-tone green over here. There's a little bit of orange there to brighten that section. And some more white. As I said before, I look at the photo a lot because I'll see things that I didn't catch in the beginning of a painting. I'm adding a little dark brown to the stem. Alright, I'm adding a little more black where I see more shadow. I'm just refining a bit at this point. I decided to add white for the background. It really makes the painting pop. Frequently I use gray, but I think white works really well with the apple. Just scumbling it in and refining the edge of the apple at this point where I see inconsistencies. Yeah, I think that'll be it. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. I had fun preparing it for you, and I'll see you soon.